Hello. How's everybody doing? Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. First things first. For those of you who subscribe to my newsletter, I apologize. Something went insanely sideways. Something went insanely sideways, and you received nothing but a big block of a link. And if you clicked on that link, it's okay. It's a it's a link that belongs to the company I have my email blaster with. So I don't know what happened. I have contacted tech support, and hopefully they will have that fixed soon. I will send out a new email when everything gets fixed. So, and thank you, Kay, for bringing that to my attention. Holy moly. I had a little bit of a fright, y'all, a little bit of a fright. But that link is a link, it's an okay link. If you've clicked on it, you're not going to get a virus or anything like that, okay? And I apologize for the mess up. So, let's see. Hello, Chris. Working on a baby blanket this morning. Oh, nice. Are you knitting or crocheting? Because I am in the midst of trying to teach myself how to crochet, and I'm not good. I have a really hard time with stringing the string through my fingers for the tension. Can't do it. I'm hoping I can find somebody local that might want to sit down with me. And yeah. Good morning, Louise. And there's Miss Sarah. Hello, Elizabeth. I read this earlier. I love this for you, Elizabeth. I love this for you. I'm glad that you have gotten rid of that block. Miss Daisy Swan. Good morning. Good morning, LJ. And Kat, and there's Kay and Tammy. Holy moly. I had a haircut. I'm still trying to get used to it. I had the side shaved a little bit to try to get rid of some of the bulk, but for some reason, whatever it was she did to it, it took the curl out of the long parts of my hair, and then the short parts of my hair went even curlier. I don't know. It usually takes about like 3 washings to get all of it back to normal. And I got my nails done. I get my nails done again. Pretty pleased with it. I love the chrome. I love a chrome nail. Isn't that cool? Love it, love it. Good morning, Bryn. There's Francis. Daisy's so excited to work on my cereal today and maybe take some notes for another story that popped into my head while watching Gossip Girl. Oh, I love that. I love how like you can be watching TV and come up and it like spawns something. There's Christine. Good morning. And Taryn and Jenna. I saw those. And I'm seriously considering getting one. I saw them on Amazon and they weren't that expensive. They had like three of them for, I don't know, like $5 or something. And they were made out of metal. So I'm thinking about getting it and to see what, because I'm not good. Rana, hello. Oh, you lost yours. Oh no. I didn't know you crocheted. That's awesome. Tammy, I'm not good at crochet. See, I'm not really good at knitting either. But I'll have to get you guys the little knit horse I made for my dad. Because it's cute. It's about the only thing I can knit. The link brought you here. The link in my newsletter, Louise? Did it come in normally for you, like with proper text and everything? Because if it did, I need to know. Oh my goodness. Sherry, I have to run errands today, but want to say hi and love on the like button. Thank you for popping in. Good morning, Taylor. I get to stay until the end today. Yay. I clicked something in the preferences and could read the newsletter in the middle of a bunch of HTML. Thank you for that information. So preferences in your browser, I assume. I will have to let them know that. I'll have to let them know that. I love these nails. I have an amazing nail artist. Might be able to find a local knit crochet club that will help you. That's very true. Very true. Might be locked to a region, maybe, I'm not sure. Anyway, they're looking into it, and I'm not sure why this happened, but it happened, and technology is great when it works. You'd think Mercury was in retrograde, though, because everybody's tech is going sideways. Zoom has been having some major issues this past week as well, I've noticed. But so what's everybody working on this morning? This is what I am working on this weekend. This is the printed copy of my manuscript. I'm going through, and because I, for some strange obscene reason, about 4 chapters in, I stopped dividing it up into chapters. I need to get that done so that I can get the rest of it up in Ream. That's so weird, Louise, because I didn't even have the link to this live stream in that newsletter. Holy moly. And yeah, Jenna, I believe it. I believe it. Everything is a mess. Everything is a mess. Rendering a cover featuring indie author book covers. Yay. I was going to get to work on writing, but working on coaching stuff instead. Yes. Yes, Kay, yes. Working on this developmental draft. My goal is to be done with this draft by May 15th and then have it printed. Oh, excellent. Excellent. Oh yeah, the timer. I remember you mentioning that before. Oh, I love that Mom got me this for Christmas. And being my mother, she ordered it, and then she forgot that she ordered it, so she ordered me another one, so I have 2. Right? Working on plotting the next book in the series, working on edits for the novella. Daisy's dark academia, why choose romantasy? Ooh, it's a dark academia, why choose romantasy? I love that. Yeah, big marriage, forced proximity romance. Oh, love it. LJ is still working on rewrites of the paranormal cozy mystery. Got to a part of the novel that's a bit sticky. Well, you're going to have some focus going on here. Big on tropes lately. Oh, I love it. I love it. Working on more read-throughs. Currently, I'm on chapter 33 and still have 17 to go. And I have until the end of next week to finish. You've got this. You've got this. Hey, Lysanda, how are you? Okay, it's 8 after, so we're going to jump in. Let me bring up, hang on. I was so working on the whole newsletter thing that I did not bring up my timers. Chad, where are you, Chad? There you are. Okay. Let me share my screen and we'll get to work. All right, 25 minutes on the clock, gang. I'll see you on the other side. Okay. How did everyone do? I very quickly discovered that starting on something like my manuscript first thing is really not a good idea because I just don't have the brain power right now to do it. So I switched over to completing my quarterly review because that is super important before starting, planning for next quarter. What worked, what didn't work, all that good stuff. Hello, Carrie. How are you? I'm kind of jelly that you're going to a flower show. Kind of. Have all of the fun and totally let us know what kind of crystals you get at the gem shop. Hello, RC. How are you, buddy? Carla, good morning. I am now caffeinated. There we go. All hail the caffeine. I am almost caffeinated too. Heather is another one of our wonderful admins for Heart Breathings. You should maybe go check out her channel. She does awesome sprints for us as well. Packing to go visit with the in-laws. That's nice. Carla, today I'm going through the subscriptions for authors videos. Where is that located? I'm like, one of my goals for Q2 is to, improve my ream because I don't have any actual subscribers yet. I have followers, but no subscribers. And I'm like, I have no clue how to do that, but it's a goal. So if you could tell me like where those videos, is it on, do they have a YouTube channel? I'm assuming they have a YouTube channel. It does sound like a fun day, right? It does sound like a fun day. My father used to work in that industry, way back when, and I used to go to the Odd Flower Show with them, and they would have them here in the city, and it was always a lot of fun. Always a lot of fun. Got my social media posts done. Now I'm going to words. Excellent. Tyler, hey bud. Good morning. Good morning. I'm so glad you're here. There's Juliet. I arrived a little after it started. Not late. Not late. Exactly. You are right on time. Got scenes I wanted to write out, post it so I can pull them off as I finish. That's a really great idea. Kind of like a Kanban board for your scenes. I love that. I love that. Christine, 153 words. Excellent. Kay is printing out HB90 goals. It looks like I have just enough paper. So the first print was fighting with the printer. You and that printer. It's almost like you and your laptop. LJ got about halfway through chapter 12 rewrites. Excellent. Elizabeth wrote down some things about chapter 2 in my notebook. I've been writing in your Get Out of My Head notebook. Oh, that's awesome. I love that notebook. Brainstorming how to add a certain character into chapter 2. Excellent. Sarah, I'm getting my Q2 HB90 planner printed out and cut down to size before I try to write a little more. I decided that I'm going to go with the weekly daily for Q2 because now that I'm doing it full time, I'm feeling like I need that daily, like that morning sit down with this is what I'm going to do today. Like I'm planning on doing it the way Sarah does, where I plan out my ideal week based on my Google Calendar. And then every morning I need to sit down and say, okay, this is exactly what I need to get done today, because I think that's the piece I was missing for this last quarter, because I've been struggling a lot with my chronic illness, and the pain has been bad this last maybe 2 weeks. So I need to be able to make that adjustment. And when I just have the weekly and I can't focus on what I wanted to do that day, the whole week just goes right out the window for me. So that's going to be, I may have to order more paper. But I love this. You're doing like a smaller size, are you, Sarah? I'm staying with the big stuff because I can't be bothered to cut it all down. I'm lazy that way. Doing personal development stuff. Awesome, awesome. Hello, Miranda. Waking up and we'll be brewing coffee, then to my desk for the morning stuff. Okay, so it's subscriptions for authors. I think I'm subscribed. Let's see. Thank you, Jenna. Jenna, always with the links. Queen of the links. Okay. Carrie at work, currently scripting the next episode of my new podcast, and then I'm going to finish setting up my Q2 bullet journal. Awesome. Yeah, this is their Facebook group. If you're into Ream and you're not part of this Facebook group, you really should get into it because it's really awesome. Have fun. Hello. It has been so long. It's been so long. Louise has got 555 words. Kay says Hewlett Packard is the devil. Doing HB classic size. Oh, Happy Planner classic size. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I can't be bothered to cut down the paper. Starting at my manuscript and deciding next steps, or staring at my manuscript and deciding next steps. Awesome, awesome. It is a little bit, but trust the process. Trust the process. Hey, Charlene, did you get your question answered satisfactorily? Or was it you? No, you answered that question. Somebody was asking what we Canadians call May 2-4 weekend. And they got like a whole bunch of different answers. Because over here on the East Coast, we call it May 2-4 weekend. On the West Coast, it's Victoria Day, right? So, and you had answered that, right? Daisy, I love the people who run Ream. Yes, yes, they are awesome. They are awesome. Okay, another 25 minutes. I'm actually going to get up and move around a little bit during this sprint, so my camera will be off, and I will see you on the other side. I apologize. I got so wrapped up in what I was doing. How did everyone do? Break time. I'm trying to figure out what my schedule is going to look like once I am done these mandatory workshops that I have to do for the not-for-profit. Because they end week after next. We have one on Tuesday, and then that's it, as opposed to one on Tuesday, one on Thursday. So I'm trying to figure out what my schedule is going to look like without, and it's kind of crazy. I still have to put in, like, I'm still required to put in 35 hours a week, and trying to do that and run my ream and get to the gym and finish my edits, plot the next book. So, yeah. I figure what I'm gonna try to do is put this great big push on for Q2. I don't mind working the extra hours. It's not like I have a social life, so I don't mind working the extra hours. And then, like, Scroll and Scribe will launch either the end of June or 1st of July, and then that's gonna actually free up some time for me because I'll be already at the point where everything is put together and all this sort of thing. Yeah, yeah, and you know what? Somebody had mentioned it was a yeah, rabbit hole, total rabbit hole, but worth it. Um, let me see. Angela's here. Hey, Ange. Gotta make mocha and set up, but you're here. That's awesome. Lysanda practiced French and had breakfast during the first sprint and went off for her walk for the second sprint. Excellent. Hello, Peta. Thank you for being here. I know it's very late for you, and it's very early for you, Kale. Welcome, welcome. And there's Lindsay. Hello. Jenna's heading out to have all of the fun. All of the fun. Hello, Rita, popping in to say hi and smooching the like button. There's Inka. Hello, hello, darling. Speaking of Ream, Inka is our resident Ream expert / award winner. I don't know, but I know you don't like to be called an expert. But you have had the most success out of any of us hardies with your Ream. Just saying. Put my first book out to betas this past fall. It was terrifying, but once I started getting the chapters back, it wasn't so bad. And so this is the thing. You got to have another set of eyes on it, and using your beta as like developmental editors, like Sarah was saying yesterday in coffee chat, almost using them like developmental editors, because they're going to be the ones who spot those plot holes for you, or that, like I said, this guy's eyes were brown, but in this chapter they're blue, like they're going to be able to spot those things because they're fresh eyes, right? Oh, hello, you and Panda. As I wind down for bed by finally doing my seated pedaling oh, you got one of those under the desk things. A friend of mine has one of those and she loves it. Taylor got 486. That's sprint. Excellent. First quarter is punched and bound, and 2 more quick videos are done. Look at you go. It's all good, Ange. It's all good. I wrote this character into chapter 2, and the chapter is looking a lot better. Excellent. Excellent. I know, right? But remember, you've only got so much time. Time is finite. Please don't overload yourself. Please. 246 words. I have 2 Ream pages. I have one for my pen name, and every 2 weeks a new chapter goes out, or a new story goes out, because they're basically serialized, as well as the novella. New chapter goes out on the novella on the top tier every 2 weeks. But I already have all of it uploaded, so I was able to do that and just forget about it. However, Vengeful Soul I'm supposed to have another chapter up there, and I just don't have it yet. So, yeah. But some people post every week. Some people post multiple times a week. I do every 2 weeks. Tyler, I'm not sure how much you did, but you're editing. Hey, editing is editing, right? Got a bit stuck. I think I'm going to have to do some brainstorming. Yeah. That works, that works. Kelly 302, going back and flushing out some details. PETA 273 in the last 15 minutes. Excellent. Carrie still scripting. Awesome, awesome. Louise got water, dove into Facebook in 150 words. Close the tab. Close the tab, Louise. No Facebook for you. But water I absolutely approve of. No Facebook for you. I was happy to find the few final edits to make in my novella so far. Ooh, excellent. Okay, I'll get some rewrites started. Yeah, I don't know if Kat did or not. I did. Like I leaned into the Hardee's group and asked for beta readers through there, and I had a form that people had to go fill out because there's some specifics, right, about my story and I always suggest people do that when they're looking for beta readers or arc readers, especially when it comes to things like, does your story contain any triggers? And have these people read in your genre, or do they read in your genre regularly? Right? Because I write queer paranormal romance. So if I'm not going to take a beta reader on or an arc reader of somebody who doesn't read LGBTQ plus stories, right? Because it just wouldn't make any sense. Charlene got about 170 words. That's awesome. All right. We are so running behind today, but we've been chatty, but that's okay. We have a really big crowd here this morning for a Saturday morning. I'm so glad you're all here. We've been here an hour, so get up and move around if you haven't, please. Even if you just get up and go get some water or some more coffee or something like that. 25 minutes on the clock. I'll see you when that is done. Toby, what are you doing? Okay. How was that sprint for everybody? Can you all see this goofball behind me? I don't he seems to be extra floofy today, and he was just looking at me through his mane and wagging his tail like a big goofball. I swear. I can't with this cat. Last night we decided to watch the I decided to watch the OG RoboCop. Didn't realize how bad it was, right? Because I've watched it since like the early 90s. He was riveted to it. And I've never laughed so hard in my life. Honestly. Crazy, crazy. Um, yeah, I think it's really important to have some kind of a vetting process for your betas and your arc readers for sure. And even your street team, you know, um, especially when you're into a niche genre, like I don't like to call it a niche genre, but it still is. LBGT fiction is still a niche genre. So yeah. Definitely if you Kat, if you or Rana need any help, reach out to me. Reach out to me. I will definitely give you a hand with that. I'll show you the one that I have um already set up. Rita, you are so welcome. Have all of the fun with your hubs and the puppers. Dwaddling Rider, hello. And there's our darling Jody Jean. How are you this morning, my love? So glad you unmuted for Siggy Chat. He's been very talkative the last couple of days. I don't know why. He just really is. But he's so living his best life since I moved my desk into my bedroom and working from my bedroom. He's just living his best life. He loves it. Loves it. Panda is waiting in bed for me. Aw, that's so cute. That's so cute. He's wagging his tail again over there. Refreshed my brain on how to make this EPUB. Had to clean up after a cat. Ugh. Oh. Yeah, I understand. But hey, forward motion's forward motion, even when you're cleaning up hairballs. Taylor, 495. Excellent. Kelly made some edits to 2 more chapters. Yes, all cats are total goofs. Total goofs. Elizabeth got some food, made a small amount of progress. Hunger distracted me, but yep, you know what? I approve. Absolutely approve of food. LJ got some water and realized I had to go back and change something in the earlier chapters for the story to make sense. See, that's getting up and moving your body instead of just sitting here staring at the screen. All of that kind of stuff happens when you're away from your screen, right? I love it. I love this for you. Ron is making some progress with the read through. PETA got 368. Awesome, awesome. Hello, Diane. Good morning. How are you, hun? Ziggy and he loves to watch TV. I had another cat who was addicted to the X-Files, but this guy, he loves anything with Samuel L. Jackson in it. There's something about his voice that Ziggy loves. So we will most likely watch the remake of RoboCop this afternoon because Samuel L. Jackson is in it. So, and it was corny and cheesy, and I'm just kind of in the mood for that type of movie. Miranda's Cauldron. My kitties would be all over my desk. Yeah, he only really seems to want to get on my desk when I am in a workshop, and he will come and he will sit here, and every once in a while he'll kind of peek into the screen, and everybody loves it. Charlene got about 290. Edited the tale of Bratty Bratface Squirrel Tail. My student wrote about their attempts to stop a squirrel from eating bird seed from our classroom feeder. Oh my god. I love this. I love this. See, Louise, closed Facebook, 491 words. Love it. Oh, fantastic, Taryn. Finished edits through chapter 3 of 7, and you're gonna send it off to Cornell. That's amazing. Ziggy loves Samuel L. Jackson. Loves him. I had my cat Max, who was addicted to the X-Files, loved the guy that played their boss, who also played the grandfather in Supernatural, and he was in an episode of Criminal Minds. And as soon as he heard his voice when the Criminal Minds episode, Max was all like, "Oh my god, it's him! It's him!" It was so funny, so funny. They all have their own very distinct personalities. Okay, so we are going to run way over, as we are wont to do here. So if you have to leave early, please feel free to do so. If you want to drop your progress into the chat before you head out, that would be awesome. We will cheer you on. So this is our last sprint, 25 minutes on the clock, and I'll see you on the other side. All right, my darlings, that is it. That is it for me today. We had some friends pop in. Heather is all ready to go to the in-laws. Hello, JK. Look, you guys got so much done. Charlene got 600 words. That's amazing. You're so welcome. You are so welcome, Rita. So I will be back tomorrow morning. And don't forget, HB90 enrollment closes at noon Eastern tomorrow. There is a link, an affiliate link down in the text box down here on the YouTube end. And I will be in the live kickoff call because I find it just sets the tone for the entire planning period. You know what? Yes, progress is progress, Ange, right? You are so welcome, Taylor. So welcome. See, sassy floof master. I'm going to spend the rest of the day in a little planner nest on my bed. I think, and we're going to watch some movies. So, because I have put in a couple of really long weeks and I need some downtime. So that is my plan for the rest of the afternoon, but I will definitely be back tomorrow. So I will hopefully see most of you then. In the meantime, take care of yourselves, please. Love you to bits. See you tomorrow.